Hello, welcome to badatpad, where now trying me tries to beat endgame content. Today we're going to do a slightly dual-purpose video. I just want to put up a video on today's Saturday since I am doing a lot of stuff in pad right now. It's not like the most endgamey exciting stuff, but I just wanted to, put up a video for you guys that you could watch on Saturday. So while we're waiting for Persona and for a possible Godfest announcement that I feel like isn't coming. If the Godfest, by the way, speaking of Godfest, they usually run it on the 15th, sometime between the 14th and 16th. I'm pretty sure they usually start on the 15th of the month or something, which is tomorrow. But they still have not said anything about a Godfest, so I feel like there's not going to be one unless they want to like really put it up late. And they have done really late Godfest announcements before. Not that you should roll in this one unless it's Super Godfest. I feel like it's not going to be a Super Godfest, and the one in like 2 weeks is going to be a Super Godfest. But anyways, what was I talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to be testing out the new Sarasvati and evolution, the new Sarasvati evolution, because it is something I've been seeing people use my friend list. It's not like top meta or anything. It's pretty orb hungry, but Sarasvati does provide water skyfalls. So and you can have perma water skyfalls with a pair of Sarasvatis. And I'm also going to be showing you a tip that I heard from a comment on my previous video about the evolution stones, and also that apparently was on Discord, about where to farm large stones, large evolution stones. The best place to do that. So first things first is this Sarasvati team. Now, as you can see, this Sarasvati team, I did not reincarnate this Sarasvati, Tamadra it, or max skill it, because, spoiler, I'm not going to be using this team to play through the dungeon, which is the large Evo farming dungeon that I'm going to do. Large Evo mat farming dungeon. But this is a typical Sarasvati team, I think. She runs with dragons and attackers. They don't have to be both types, but if you should have a team that is comprised of monsters that are either of those types. This team, I think, is a pretty typical Sarasvati team. It has Skuld, who is an attacker for follow-up attack and by a tricolor board change. Amatsu, who has double 7 as well, and also follow-up attack and is dragon type. Ney is both dragon attackers, so she works in, again, tricolor board change that includes hearts. Pretty nice. Sarasvati tends to have problems with recovery, and there's 2/3 main ways of dealing with this. This is her maxed out form, by the way, and as you can see, her leader skill gives you 2x HP and attack for a dragon attacker, so a lot of it HP. And if you get 5 water combos, which is a lot of water combos, you need 15 plus water orbs, then you get 7.5x attack. So her damage potential is about 15x by herself, which is the same as Yusuke, but a lot harder to achieve. But she has a lot more HP than Yusuke. But she does not have a recovery multiplier. So the two ways, there's several ways to deal with that. One way is to bring Mel, who is an attacker type, so she fits on this team. You can put on a Sumire or a Valentine's Chocolate Box assist to give her 7 TPAs, and a TPA heart should heal you up a significant amount. Way number 2 that I did see on Reddit is actually Lakshmi got some updates which apparently make her a decent button heal for Sarasvati. Let me see if I can find her. I know I have 2. I haven't used them, so hopping over to Revo Lakshmi, she will heal with her active skill 50x attack of her own personal attack, and you get all of that amount back in HP. So she is 1962. If you add, I believe it's 495, right? 1962 plus, sorry, I need to look at 297 really quick. Yeah, plus 495. 1962 plus 495. Let's do some maths. 1962 plus 495. This amount times 50. So if you pop her button, you will be getting back 122,000, which is, if you're running in solo, is probably close to your max HP. I bet a Sarasvati team that doesn't have a Matsu will probably be around 120, 130k. So this will give you a full heal, basically. And of course, you can run stuff like Kaoru, percent heals like Kamiya Kaoru and Odin Dragon and stuff like that. Odin Dragon is off color, but he is on type, so he will still get a multiplier, it just won't be contributing to your damage that much. So ideally, you do want to be running water main type. And the third way to deal with recovery, which is the one I'm going to take, is to actually run with this team. Pair this with the Revo Sarasvati, because Amatsu Has a very similar leader skill, except swap the attacker with the physical and swap the recovery with the HP. The multiplier is like the tiniest bit less, so his max multiplier is 14x because he only gets 7x with water combos, but you only need 4 water combos to get Amatsu's max multiplier. So this is a kind of a split the difference kind of thing, like get 2x HP and 2x recovery, which is not bad for a solo team. So this is the method I'm going to use just because I didn't feel like revoing, 297ing, and Tamadring, and max skilling, using all that on a Lakshmi, or not on Lakshmi, on Sarasvati, which I'm probably not going to use that much. But I did want to demo and give it a test. So we're going to actually run the dungeon that is good to farm large stones, which is Journey to the West, because Journey to the West contains I believe four monsters that can be evolved into large stone monsters, which are Zubaje for the fire, Light Xuanzang and Dark Xuanzang, and I think also Zouyu. And I forget if Sha Wu Jing is. I'm pretty sure Zouyu is a large water stone, and I'm pretty sure it shows up in here. The only thing you can't get from here, I think, is... actually, let me go make sure. I'm pretty sure that you cannot get a green large stone from this. Let me check the monster exchange. Sorry. Let's see, for medium... Maybe you can. I mean, there's Zhao Yun in here, but I forget if Zhao Yun is actually a member of this dungeon or not. You can get, both Sha Wu Jing and Zouyu give you large water, so let's run in and see. So we're paying with a friend, Sarasvati. I wonder if we have one with an equipment. I did see a couple of Sarasvatis earlier on this list. And nope, just the one. So we're going to pair with this with Amatsu, and I can give you a show of what it does. I'm running the time extend badge, 1 because I like time extends, but 2 so you can see the non-boosted HP and recovery of this setup. So you have a nice solid 80k. And I'm going to pop Sarasvati first turn. As I was saying, I did consider putting my Sarasvati on this team too, just so I can get double, not double, but perma water Skyfalls. But is this the right dungeon? Pretty sure, yeah, it's the right dungeon. Perma water Skyfalls. And I decided against it because I didn't want to pie it up. But if you run an Amatsu team, maybe consider putting Sarasvati in here. Amatsu Sarasvati, so you can still have double Sarasvati, even though Sarasvati is not a great sub. So let's see. I will just, make the max damage I can, just so you can see the damage potential. It's a short team, so probably should take as many opportunities as I can to get, stuff. I believe that was 2 water combos. I cannot remember. But in this board, we can actually get 3 water combos, and we can show you what the heals are like. So let's do those 2 things. So this is damage with 3 water combos. About 8-9 million on my double 7s, which is cool. And 1, I think that was just 1 heal, put it up to 23. Ouch. At this point, we're going to actually pop this. Because I want to kill the Sha Wu Jing and not die to a resolve. Ugh. Could not get the last one. Oh, well, Skyfalls. Okay, that's a lot of water, so it's probably close to our max multiplier. I forget if that was... Oh, that was 5. So about 40 million each water sub with the max water multiplier. Again, very hard to achieve. The water Skyfalls from Sarasvati is active. Make it easier. How many times can I say Sarasvati in one sentence is the real question here. Or in one video. The word is starting to lose meaning to me. Oh gosh, I could have gotten more. Whatever, I'm not too worried about it. We're not going to lose anyways. This board we can get 3 water combos, which is pretty high. A light absorb doesn't matter, really. I don't think it matters. Sure. So 3 water combos, you'll get about 12 million per, I think, 5. You're at 40 million per double 7. So pretty good damage overall, I think. So let's pop a Paolumu just because I am running Paolumu just because I wanted more time. You could run Karin, Kiri, whatever you want to. And again, oh, by the way, all my subs are basically, this is basically my blue Sonya team, just with the Matsu in the front and here is Sarasvati, because you just have to have either all dragons. Your subs either have to be dragon to get multipliers from both the Matsu and Sarasvati, or they have to be both attacker and physical type. One of those two options. Then you will get or all of those dragon physical attackers. I don't know if dragon physical attacker exists, but if you run a Matsu, just know that the team building will be more similar to a blue Sonya team building than it is to a Sarasvati team building. Might as well get the L in there, just to give blue Sonya some more damage. So that is a small demo of Matsu Sarasvati. I could run Arena, but I am trying to run other stuff today. And as you can see, all 4 of these monsters can be used for large evolution. This weekend is a particularly good time to farm up some, in my opinion, because we do have the Tuesday through Friday dungeon, so all the evolution materials for those monsters are available. And the machine is on the enhanced rotation, so basically you can give everything EXP if you need to. I don't think any of those guys, actually they do. Zoyu needs EXP to evolve. I can't remember which ones do or don't, but you can just like farm whatever you want to. In addition to, like, you can farm up all those guys, roll the pallet machine to get them enhanced stuff, run the weekend dungeon, the Tuesday through Friday dungeon to give them evolution materials, and you can also kind of perpetually run the technical dungeons right now to get massive amounts of experience, which actually I think I'm gonna do that in this dungeon too. This is the other thing I've been doing this weekend. So there's 2 things. I have 2 goals for this weekend. The main goal is to get a fire team going. This is gonna be a slightly long video, I guess. A slightly long video. I want to get this female Glamness team going. I feel like I've been putting it off too long. I've been relying on my Liubeis and Zeus Diasis, but Fyro farming is the new Liubei. So that means I have to get minimum 3 machine Goemons going. One of them can be, the base for mechanical Goemon. The other 2 I'm going to evolve, like these 2. I'm going to evolve it to this form. The one nice / not nice thing is the active skill changes when you evolve your machine Goemon. So it's not nice because you cannot farm his skill up anymore, but it's nice because the max number of pies you need to max skill him is less. Down to 11 from 16. So my goal is to max skill this guy with King Tans and mechanical Goemon copies, and I'm almost there. I only need like 7 more. I might do 5 and just rainbow by the last one because the King Tans aren't gonna work, or it'll be a waste of a King Tan if it's not a nice 4 divisible number. And I'm gonna evolve these 2 by farming, and the reason why I did run that dungeon just now is because I do need a fire large gem, 1 more fire large gem. So I might as well actually show you what I've been doing. I've been running this since Thursday, which is I think Wednesday or Thursday, which is when it's been available. And it's 4x rank XP for the 4 machine annihilation dungeons in the technical dungeon. So I think this is a pretty good time to farm mechanical Goemon. Either that or when it's a half stamina day. But for me, I can usually run 2 of these and I will rank up. So I've been ranking up a good amount too from this. So I'll show you what I've been running for this dungeon. I've been running, and I win about like 3/4 of the time if I don't flub. But I've been running, let's run with, we have a Mitsunari and we have, the poison resistance doesn't really matter, so I'm gonna run with Raralutail. Good old Raralutail. I've been running a Vraska team just because I like to avoid the water absorb on machine Goemon, and this is a pretty good way to do it. And Vraska can beat everything pretty well. Let me show you. The only important Oh, actually, I have two. I have the batches I do use to kill Machine Goemon on this Sonia, Green Sonia. And I do use this Yomi, which if I cannot kill the second to last floor in one hit, because he does a time debuff, and usually I cannot kill him in one hit with that without popping an active. Yeah, so let's, I guess, hop into this too. You're getting a 2-for-1. So on this floor, Vraska does pretty well. There's this kind of floor pops up a lot, and she does pretty well in being able to stall out the roulette orbs. And let me show you why. Because if you just match one dark and one green, like you could match less combos. The things on the right and left will die, and the thing with the long turn count will just still be alive, which lets you stall out the pesky rotating orbs for very easy. That's English. I just like to blob together my unwanted colors. Might as well stall more because the orbs that are on this board I do not like. So let's get rid of them. This is pretty good, so then we will kill. I will say running this dungeon does me very brain dead, and I'm very excited to be over doing this dungeon. I would farm it, but I have no one to farm it with, and also I don't think Lube farming would be super clean with this. Oops. See, clearly brain dead. He's gonna give us a big hit, so we may as well heal one turn, see if we can get another heal and heal the nope. Yes. Now I might as well kill him. There's nothing else we have to really stall for at this point at time. Ugh, man. This just makes me tired. But it's worth it, maybe. Is it? For a fire row farming team? I guess in the future with you guys on stream days, if any of you guys have fire row farming teams, we can beat dungeons pretty easily, which might be nice. And I do know that, like, even for the hard dungeons like Borma and Zapan and stuff, I think fire row farming teams exist for those. So, I also, other times I need to evolve my Pixel Echidna when I have time. My other main goal, my sub, not main goal, my sub, oops, I didn't pop the, I have a Awoken Unskill Unbind on this team, I didn't pop it. That's okay, this guy doesn't do anything. I will just pop it now, because why not? My other goal for this weekend is actually to max skill something, which I will show you later, but I saw whispers of a pad on Pad X of another ranking dungeon. Well, they're just going so hard on the ranking dungeons, which you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of, because I usually cannot get top 6 or get a crown ranking, but I'll give it a try for this one. Again, with this floor, just match a dark and a light and you're good, and hopefully don't skyfall into killing everything. But I need to farm Hera Isis for this ranking dungeon. If it does come, I'm hoping it's a mistake. Not a mistake, but I'm like, I don't want more ranking. Give me more new content that's not ranking dungeons. But I think I found something that, you know, I guess I'll leave it as a surprise. When the dungeon gets, if and when the dungeon gets actually announced, I'll show you what I am max skilling. But I need to farm Hera is for the dungeon, and we'll leave it as a surprise. So that's my secondary goal for this weekend. It should be less hard, I think. There is a Hera is Descended in the July Quest Novice, so it's just there for me to use, which is nice. Yeah, so the two goals: get two evolved mechanical Goemons and a max skilled non-evolved mechanical Goemon. Get a bunch of Hera is, and also I want to evolve a Pixel Echidna, just because, you know, that is one of the main components that people use for Fyro farming. If there's a follow-up attack in the dungeon, you should probably maybe bring a Pixel Echidna as your pair leader with the Glavenus. So I do have a max scaled Echidna already, but it's at the base form, so I'll probably just evolve it on Sunday with my spare stuff. Oops, what am I doing? This makes me so brain tired. I think I have 2 Goemons, 2 spare Goemons right now, so I just need 2 more. And then King Tan, and then I'll just Rainbow Pie the last one or something, because ain't nobody got brain space to do any more of these. Also, I did realize that Seraphis' head drops, or I forgot what it's called, like Windsor something head, instead of Machine Goemon sometimes, which I didn't have a Windsor head, so I got one once, which was cool, but also I was like, I don't really want the head because I don't plan on making a Seraphis or making an Orpharion. And then I was like, and it happened twice, and I was like, gosh, 100 stamina down the drain. So against Phoenix Knight Homura, I like to... I think you can actually hit him below his resolve if you make enough combos, but I'm going to try to preserve hearts. Oops. Dang it. That's okay, we have knees up, so it's fine. This is why we have knees. Although I think I'm actually not going to pop knees here, because I like to use knees on the puppeteer floor. I was like, did I make enough combos? I think I did. Dead Homura, and a lot of, the nice thing is a lot of mechanical Goemon's evolution is requirements do drop in this dungeon. You do need a Homura for him, reincarnated Homura. You do need a Liberty Geist, which is coming up. Blah blah blah, words. Brain dead from running this dungeon too much. When will this hell be over? And Vraska actually has enough, believe it or not, has enough HP to survive through this, even if she removes our hearts, which she does like to do. I don't actually know the condition for her removing hearts. She likes to make hearts into blue sometimes. She likes to make red into green, or green into red, and I don't know, a bunch of stuff. But even if you do not drop, even if she removes your hearts every turn, if you're at full health with your Vraska in the beginning, you can actually fully stall out her color absorbs. So yeah, looks like today she's just removing our... She's leaving us our hearts. She's leaving us our hearts, which is nice. Oh, she removed the heals. And at some point I think we are gonna have to pop what's it called? Knees. Because if she removes our colors to like this, we cannot activate. But with knees we can now activate. So makes fire to dark and water wood. So this will give us activation colors and heal us so we don't die to preamps. The preamps on the following floors are not particularly large, but they are there. So oops. Oh gosh. No. It's okay, it's fine. It's fine. I meant to do it that way. I think we can see I'm super brain dead from this. Oh man. Also, I didn't turn on the bed light, the light that is on the rim of the bed, because I didn't want to stand up and do that. So we have Liberty Guys too. We usually can kill in one hit if, especially if we do not just swirl orbs and not move any of the ones we're aiming for. Whatever. 3 wood combos should kill him easily. Liberty Guys is dead. Sweet. This guy tends to not want to die sometimes because he's annoying like that. And I think I'm gonna try something slightly brave. Oops, I almost went off the screen, the phone screen, and I picked up a color that I didn't want to pick up, so that's fun. But this guy tends to not want to die for me. Even if you make 7 combos, he gets hit to like barely below half usually. Let's try to kill him now. We do have 2 wood combos, so I think that might be sufficient. Oops. Nope. Whatever. Don't care. Oh god, don't kill me. Here's where we pop another active skill because Anyone got time for this? We'll pop the nay. We do have a number of... What do you do? Oh, shield. Fun. Clearly, I'm a little bit brain dead. Hey, beautiful board. I wonder if this might not even kill. It might not kill, which is the sad part. Because he is fire. But we do have some dragon killers on the friend nay. Okay, so now we're on mechanical Goemon. Sometimes what I like to do here is actually, actually I've never done this before. I think we're just going to clear the blindness, because I think the blindness is problematic. Because in making a follow-up attack. So we're going to just match normally and clear the blind. And I think we can live his next hit, which should be, yeah. He makes those, so here's where we do the magic. So we pop this. I should have popped the other rascal, it doesn't really matter. Then we pop this for more time. Sometimes if you hit the last floor, underneath his red attribute, he'll put a time debuff on you. We never really did that floor, but so it's fine. And we do a batches enhancement. I believe without the batches, we do not kill, so that's why we want to pop it. And we just have to make 7 combos with a follow-up attack. I say just, I use the word just loosely there. And you would think with the large amount of time, this would be doable, so we're gonna hope that it is. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Okay, got lucky with the last. Oh. Okay, so we did not hit into execution range, apparently. Oh man, I was so close. If I had moved this green over to here, that would have been a good board. I think we would have died. He would have died. He didn't die, but we can activate off this board, so let's kill him. So hopefully don't lose, I'm happy. Oh gosh, knock on wood, knock on wood, knock on wood. And we also may as well just TPA one. Get some extra damage in. And it should die. So that's basically what I do to kill. That's what I've been doing, I think, way too many times. At least 10, 12 times. And I've lost a few times too when I cannot do the follow attack like I've done there. Or like I didn't do there. I'm gonna keep... no, I don't need those. I don't really need any of these anymore. I'll keep one Liberty Geist. Sure, I'll keep Liberty Geist. Luckily we did get the machine Goemon to drop, which is nice for us. And I think, yeah, that's what I've been doing, so that's what I'm going to continue to do this weekend. If you are looking to farm some things, this weekend is a good time. Maybe if you just farm gems, or if you farm mechanical Goemons, you know, whatever you need for whatever you think is upcoming, or whatever your box is in need of. Great time to evolve some things. We got 150 stones. I didn't know we had that many. That's cool. Hopefully I can get a diamond in Magic the Gathering, which I think maybe the next video that I post, I would like to get a 1 diamond that is not Elizabeth. That is my goal. 1 diamond that is not Elizabeth. If I get Elizabeth on this first diamond, depending on how many rolls that it took to get her, if I use a lot of stones, then I won't roll anymore and I'll just trade for a red Amamiya. And if I just rolled 1 stone and got Elizabeth, then I will just keep rolling until I get another diamond. If it's 2 Elizabeths, then I'll train for red Amamiya. But look forward to that roll video. That should be coming on Monday morning, and it'll be Monday morning and not Monday evening, because I will probably want to roll as soon as possible, because I get anxious waiting for it to roll and stuff that I want to roll in, and I cannot wait till after work too, so I'll be rolling before work. So I'll see you in the next video. Let me know if you're liking any of the new evolutions from version 15, and I'll see you later. Bye.